I know the weather was bad, but I really appreciate it. Hello again, and thank you for coming in. I know the weather was bad, but I really appreciate it. So what's your name again?
So my name is Angela Jennings, and the weather was awful. Ugh, driving. I really don't like driving in bad weather, but here I am. I'm really excited.
Yes, the weather was kind of bad. So Angela, I appreciate you coming in today. So I just want to kind of go over some interview questions, if possible, just to kind of see where we are. So I just have a few questions I would like to ask. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay, so my first question is, what are your strengths?
So I'm usually, most of the time, I'm on time. I'm a very hard worker. The other employees, I get along really well, and I try to connect relationships. I'm just a team player.
Those are some really good strengths. Okay, what are your weaknesses?
Well, money management. Not very good at money management. Let's see. Keeping the house clean. I don't really like cleaning either. Do you like cleaning your house? Because I just don't like it.
Great, that brings me to a good point, a good question I would like to ask you. So why did you leave your previous employer?
Oh, so my other job, my boss, he always wanted me to go home with him, and I just didn't. Oh, there's a lot of harassment. And I have a husband, and I even told him that, and he just didn't listen. One day I went home and I explained to my husband what was going on, and he was furious. He just told me to quit. So the next day I went into work and I quit my job. I think now my boss that I had was fired because he did it to multiple other women as well, and he just harassed a bunch of different women. So I think he was fired. I want a new start, fresh start from a new company.
Wow, sorry that you experienced that. That's awful. Well, we definitely don't have those issues here. We do have a policy set up for any type of harassment. So I have another question. We have our company in other states. So are you willing to relocate if that was to happen or occur?
No. My husband, his career is here, and we have to stay here. I wish I could move, but my husband's career, he loves his job. And I have to support my husband, so we do have to stay here. I hope that your company allows us to, or to me to work together and continue and maybe move up. But I just can't move out of the state, especially because I have 3 kids and they're all kind of younger, so I have to take them to school, and them transferring to a new school is just kind of rough. And they're really young, so I have one in first grade, kindergarten, and then pre-K. So just leaving now just wouldn't be the right time. I don't really want that.
Oh, I understand. have family as well, so I totally understand. No problem. It's nothing that is mandatory or a requirement. We just typically like to ask new hires if they would be willing to, if that was to come up in a meeting. Thank you. I appreciate that. One of my next questions is, give me just a little bit of your educational background.
So I went to Columbus State and I got my associate's degree there. I went to Wilburn University and I received my bachelor's degree there. And then currently I'm in school again. I went back to school. Western University is where I'm attending now for my master's degree. I'm trying to get my master's degree. In the future, though, I do hope to get my PhD.
Well, I definitely see you have some goals set for yourself. That's really impressive. Really impressive. Just kind of looking at shifts, what would be your preference as far as shifts, like morning, afternoon, evening? What would be your preference?
Well, I prefer second shift. In the morning, I have to get my kids ready for school and all of that and help them get dressed and get them to the bus stop and put all three of them on the bus and leave. My husband, though, he can't pick them up, so I would be able to work second. He works really early, so I prefer second shift. It just kind of matches our schedule better.
Oh, that's great. That's perfect. Our busiest time is normally our second shift, and we need a lot of help during our second shift, so that actually works out perfect. I'm glad I asked that question, so that's kind of perfect with our schedule. Just a few more questions. Describe yourself. No, hold on, let me go back. How about a typical day? What's your typical day?
Well, right now I'm not working. So I wake up, get the kids ready for school. Well, before that I have to feed them breakfast. Get them dressed and get them ready. I have to take them to the bus stop and drop them off so they're able to get on the bus. I've cleaned my house. I've been trying to look for jobs and just looking for different things, trying to perfect my resume, making sure everything is all set and clear, ready to go. I also try to get dinner ready before my family comes home, so when they come home, dinner is just ready. I also do like to read. Bingo, I do play bingo. When my husband comes home and kids and I care for them and our dinner's ready and we eat, then I go to bingo and usually go there until midnight and then I go back home.
Wow, the busy woman you are. Typical wife duties. Understand. Okay, just two more questions. Give me just a second here as I just want to look at your resume here. I'm going to need you to make sure that you get your background check. Have you done that yet?
No, I haven't got a background check. Where do I go to get one?
Okay, what I'll do is I'll send you an email, and the email actually has the address. It's right downtown, not too far from here actually. Oh, probably about maybe 5-10 minutes. So I'll send you that. lastly, do I have your correct address? I don't think we have your correct address. So if you could just give me your address, your home address, phone number.
All right, so my address is, my address is 870 Avenue in Columbus, Ohio, 43201. My phone number is 614-920-1251. It's a video relay though. There's an interpreter because I can't hear, so I don't have a phone. But it is a relay service, so it'll be connected to an interpreter, so I'll be able to communicate.
Okay, no problem. I'll make sure we have that down. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to forward all this information to our HR department. They should be contacting you. You'll get an orientation and a welcome letter through your email. And if you can just open that, read that, and click that link, and it'll explain everything that you need to do for the pre-hire screening. And I just want to thank you for coming in. I appreciate you, and we'll see you in a couple of weeks.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited. My husband is going to be so happy. Thank you so much. See you.